see this? Not good. The heating element went out. But luckily, it's a super simple, super easy fix. Now the nice thing about an oven is it already has a camera light so you guys can see. So one of the ways to tell whether or not your element is burnt out, your heating element, is first of all if it just doesn't heat up. Or maybe you were lucky enough to see it, it'll burn a hole in it and it'll look like the lights left on your oven. Or you can actually come down and you'll find little things like this where the metal's actually melted itself out. We know the element's bad because it won't heat up. I watched it burn up. I see the thing right there. My broil still works up here. That still works, but this doesn't. Couldn't be any simpler, even if you've never worked on an appliance before or an oven. This is a GE Kenmore. There's just 2 screws at the back. Okay, a trick to working on home appliances is a lot of times they're really nice, and most of the screws they put in are 1/4 inch. And rather than going out and finding your 1/4 inch socket and sitting here and ratcheting that out, a trick is the end of your drill, your adapter. This is 1/4 inch, or if you have a little screwdriver with replaceable tips, that's 1/4 inch. So I can just take my drill, done. Now the stove is off, the breaker's off. It's the big one, usually 40-50 amp. Let me pull this out, and it's just 2 wire connectors. So that just pulls out, and then there's just 2 spade connectors that hook right on the end. They just slip right on. And the new one just has those 2 little spade connectors. So you see the new spade connectors, so all we do is bring these in here and just slide these right back on. They should be a nice tight fit, and if it wants to come off too easily, take your needle nose pliers and crimp that down a little bit before you slide it on, but it should be tight, because you don't want this sliding off in the back there. Angle it up just a little bit, slide it up, put our 2 screws back in, and we're done. So a tip for you is shop around for your part numbers. Look online, find your part number that you need, and then Google the part number. Originally, this Kenmore part number was going to run about 60 bucks. Amazon had it for under 15, shipped to my door, got here in 2 days. So I'm happy. You can see it's getting red hot down there. The next thing is, the most important thing is, the very first thing you have to do after you put the new element in is you have to bake a batch of cookies. Absolute requirement. Chocolate chip, maybe some oatmeal raisin, something. If this helped you out, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye. It's almost like a neon light.